Good evening. Evening, and nice to see Sheetal is here. Hi, Sheetal. Nice to meet you over the Facebook. We'll just wait for a few minutes, a few seconds, and uh, let some more people join. I welcome Ravi Malikji, and thank you, Harish, for watching. That's really pleasant. And so today's topic, as you all know, is a very interesting topic. Uh, and first thing I would like to tell you that the moment I sent this topic out, there were few people who said that we don't really believe in love, we don't believe in marriage, and my purpose was really achieved that moment. Because what I am going to talk has nothing to do with maybe marriage or maybe uh, romance or anything. I want to talk about love. Love is a very misunderstood term. Now, whenever this word love comes up, there is always a twitching smile, or there are eyebrows raised. It is often alternatively understood as romance, attraction, but I don't know how many of you have really thought about love. Defining love, when I thought of it, was becoming really very difficult for me. I had this for love, I had that for love, I had so many emotions which was actually uh, pouring in, and I had endless number of emotions which made my love complete. Sharmishta watching from Calcutta. Thank you. Sharmishta is my school friend. It's wonderful. Ayushi, welcome. Vivek, thank you for watching. Uh, Now, as I try to define love, I would say that love is a semblance of variety of emotions like uh, understanding, forbearance, forgiving, adjusting, sacrificing, and so many. Over my talk, I will get you to the point that what love is actually, according to me. If you all agree, do comment on that. That will be really, really nice. Now, falling in love, this word, this sentence, uh, probably you have heard n number of times. And not only with people do you fall in love, you must have heard that, oh my God, I saw that particular necklace in Batubhai, And I immediately fell in love with it. I wanted that so very much, and I'm going to get it. And you go and get the necklace. What is that? Your need, your wish to get something that is for yourself. You get it. And then the next day you see in your friend's neck another necklace, which is so very amazing. And you would like to get that too. So, what the love for that necklace did? Greed. It created greed. Dolly, I'm so happy. Nisha Karya, I'm so happy to see you here. Thank you. Dolly is my sister-in-law, youngest sister-in-law. Pia, thank you. She's my school friend joining me. And there are so many others I can see who's here. And it's Simi, I believe, is here. Thank you, Simi, for being here. Yes. Now let me come back. I believe if you say I fall in love, or maybe romantically also, you get involved with a person and you both fall in love. Okay, what happens? The first thing what happens to you is you actually start feeling possessive, which is the most unrealistic term in human relationships, because it is not a consumer item. No relationship, no human being is a consumer item that you can really possess it. How can you really think of possessing it? You actually can love the person, can be with the person, but you cannot have the person. That is the mistake what we often commit. And falling in love is this particular misconception that we are in love and we possess this person is going to be only mine. Now nobody can be yours, because every human being has n number of relationships. That person will have connection and love for very many other people in his life or her life. So nobody is there who is really going to be yours. If you want to possess the person, there will be definitely clash of your wishes. What will that create? That will create n number of misunderstanding, stifling in the relationship. Let me just say good evening to Uma Kavya, Jyoti Prakash, Dhanashri Chahare, Minakshi Daga. Thank you for being here. Yes, so let me now, I am continuing. So what happens that when you start trying to possess a person, the belongingness, now you cannot belong to anybody, neither anybody can belong to you. Do you understand? Do you believe in this? Because a person is a person, every person is an individual, unique entity, and they will always be there for you. They will be always there with you. But if you ever try to really thrust your possessiveness on your loved one, it will probably strangulate the relationship. And gradually you will find that the relationship is corroding. You are drifting apart. That becomes a really untoward situation which you really wanted. And then the sulking and sobbing in the relationship actually happens. Isn't it? Now, when you fall in love, there is a limitation you create. And in that limitation, what happens? you do not actually allow the person, your loved one, to get into or to actually involve in other relationships. Now, every relationship cannot be a romantic relationship or cannot be a relationship of maybe heart. Thank you, Vineet, for being here. It's so nice to see you. Aprajita, Lata, thank you for being there. Yes, so you cannot really feel that this person should be mine and I will not share him with anybody. The person will stop growing. It's so very unfortunate if you are stopping the growth of yourself or anybody else. And it should not happen, because we get one life, and in this one life we need to grow as much as we can. But at the same time, the reciprocation of love, along with taking whole freedom of your life, should be there, so that these sort of burdens don't come in the form of jealousy, maybe anxiety, maybe fights, and at last there there some sort of rusting in the relationship. That is what is called falling in love, a real fall in the love. How do you rise? I'll tell you a few short stories which you will understand and you will really feel. These stories are so close to my heart. So there was this girl, Lisa, a small little girl, about maybe 10, 11 years old. Her parents, on her birthday, gifted her with a potted rose plant. She was so excited. Her exhilaration did not have any limit. Boundless joy. Ran to me and said, Pyali auntie, see, my mom and dad has given me this potted plant. I have a garden of my own. I said, sweetheart, you also have a garden already. She said, no, that garden is looked after by the gardener under the supervision of my mother. But this is my garden. This is my plant. And what did she do? She took care of the plant. Mind you, the word care. Remember the word care, we'll come back to it. Then as the whole summer months went, there was not a single rose which appeared. She waited patiently. Remember, patience. Then she came to me with a very saddened heart and said, Pyali auntie, there was no rose. I said, child, we can wait. We can hope. One day it will come. It was summer. Maybe it is not the time for the rose to bloom. Let us wait patiently. Remember, two words, not to give up hope. So, that is very important, to live with hope. This is also a part of love. And then, to wait for the right time. Again, remember, for the right time. Now, one winter morning, a small bud appeared. Again, she was so very happy. She came back to me, running. Pyali auntie, you told me that there will be a right time, and today I saw the bud. I was so happy, not only for the plant bearing that bud, but for my child, that small little Lisa, who could understand the richness of life, the essence of life, that if we wait for the right time, right thing will happen and it will bring joy for you. You are not going to give up. And then with the blooming of the rose, petal by petal, she started appreciating. Again, remember the word appreciating. And she started taking pride in it. So we have got in this story so many things which made you understand that love brings to you. Love should bring all positivity. Love cannot bring negativity in your life. So you care in love. You have patience in love. You don't lose hope in love. You wait for the right time in love. You appreciate and admire in love. And you take pride in love. Yet another story I'll come back to. I'll tell you this is about Mr. Das and Mrs. Das, who were an aged couple. They were our family friends. And I remembered they were from a humble family, and both the both the husband and wife were retired, and money was a little problem for them. There was a crunch, of course. Retired couple from a humble background. So both of them had specs which had to be replaced. Now what happened? They wanted to change their spectacles, but they did not want to actually tell each other, because both knew that the other one also needed a replacement. So they thought, let us carry on with these specs only, चल तो रहा है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है। एक दिन खाने के टेबल पर बैठ के मिस्टर दास मिसेस दास को बोलते हैं कि भाई तुम बहुत दिन हो गया तुम्हारे चश्मे देखो स्क्रैचेस भी बड़े सारे आ गए हैं, तो तुम चेंज क्यों नहीं करा लेते हो, एक बार विजन भी चेक करा लो। तो वो बोलती हैं कि 3 साल तो हुआ है चश्मे का, कौन सा बहुत बड़ी परेशानी की बात है, अभी तुम्हारी चश्मे की ज़रूरत है क्योंकि ये तो कितने दिन हो गया तुम पहन रहे हो, मैंने तो इनफैक्ट ऑनलाइन ऑर्डर भी कर दिया। What was it? Again care and another thing, sacrifice, understanding. This is what you actually get in love. You rise in love with such things. When you have a lot of burden of negative understanding about the love, if you have expectations which are undue, they become like a big sack of sand which is pulling down a kite to fly or soar higher and higher. Love should allow you to grow. Love should allow you to fly. Love should allow you to soar higher and higher and higher. Love cannot be restrictive. Love cannot be a constraint, a fetter. Love is immensely free. It is totally free. And nobody can bind you in love. And if any attempt of doing so is done, you will realize that this binding has actually set you apart. But if you have faith in love, if you have faith in your loved ones, and you know that freedom for each is very important, especially today when women and men are both equally potent, they can actually do enormous things, because only creating a house is not everything. You have to have a life of your own where your dreams have to be achieved, And until and unless you are able to achieve the dream, nobody allows you to achieve the dream. In this life, you are the one who allows you to do anything, vice or virtue. So, the moment you feel that love should be uh, there, you should allow that freedom, the space, because the me time is very important. And I have always been saying that my first speech was on complication of life. I will tell you every time this complication of life. Let life be simple, whether you are in love, whether you are just working, whether you are whatever. So actually, rising is, love is very, very important. If you or don't get a chance to rise in love, you will feel suffocated. So, if you are in love, if you have fallen in love, still you want to say you have fallen in love, I don't mind, because again I have, like, it is a freedom you get to call whatever you want. So, if you have fallen in love, let your loved ones and yourself rise in love. Imbibe all these feelings, all these emotions, and देखिए आपकी ज़िंदगी इतना सुहाना होगा. अब आप अगर कहेंगे कि प्यार में झगड़े होते हैं, प्यार में ये भी होता है, अरे वो सब होगा. झगड़ा, ये झगड़े नहीं होते हैं, ये नोक झोंक होते हैं. इसे इसकी दूसरी नाम दीजिए ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? इसकी जो बड़ी भारी वाली नाम है उसको मत इस्तेमाल कीजिए, थोड़ा लाइटली लिया कीजिए, क्योंकि जितना लाइट आपका लाइफ रहेगा, जितने लाइट वर्ड्स आप यूज़ करोगे, उतने आपकी ज़िंदगी लाइटर होगा और आप उतने ही उड़ते जाओगे ऊपर से ऊपर. मैं I believe that I have been able to tell you, convey you the message that falling in life is definitely in rising in life. और आप लोग अगर मेरे साथ सहमत हैं तो ज़रूर आप आपके कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखिए कि आप सहमत हैं, और आपको कोई भी प्रश्न हो तो आप ज़रूर पूछिए. और अगर आपको इसके बारे में और कुछ ऐड करना है, प्लीज़ डू इट, बिकॉज दैट इज़ गोइंग टू एनरिच मी and also others who are going to see the post later. They will also read and they will also be able to realize more things, because we all together make life. Alone I cannot make life, alone I cannot love. My love cannot be for one person, my love will be distributed. And let us do that together. And from today, let us try that we all enjoy all the essential emotions, what makes love, utilize it in the best possible manner, and have a beautiful life. With that, I will conclude my talk for the day, and I will definitely again come back to you next Saturday at 5 o'clock. And I'm very thankful to everybody. Vijayanti, I can see you watching me. Rakhi, I'm seeing you watching me. It's so nice to see Rajiv sir, I can see you watching me. Manisha, Sheetal, it's so nice to see that you all are watching me. Thank you. And every Saturday, alternate Saturday when I'm here, I would want your company, because you are my support, you are my encouragement. I really derive everything from you, because what I want to share, if somebody is there to endorse it or somebody is there to rectify me, it helps me to build my life better, and also helps others to understand things better. So let us see you next to next Saturday, same time, that is 5 o'clock. Goodbye, take care, and don't feel that lockdowns are getting, things are opening up and pandemic is over. No, how it is going to creep in, you never know. So be safe, use mask, sanitizers, and best thing is inhalation. Do take inhalation, that helps. It says, I am doing it, you do it. I will always want whatever I do for my safety, I would want you to do it for your safety. And stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you.